Hi folks, welcome to Coffee and Revelation. We are Revelation chapter 19, we're just going into that. And I want to read verses 1 to 3. After this, I heard what sounded like the roar of a great multitude in heaven shouting, Hallelujah! Salvation and glory and power belong to our God, for true and just are his judgment. He has condemned the great prostitute who corrupted the earth by her adulteries. He has avenged on her the blood of his servants. And again they shouted, Hallelujah! The smoke from her goes up forever and ever. It's inconceivable to me. It's inconceivable to me that I would be in any church service in the Western world where people would be rejoicing at the judgments of God. So we're not like heaven then, are we? This is in heaven. This is what's happening in heaven. Why are they praising God? Well, look, salvation, glory, and power belong to our God. Babylon had set itself up against God. It's wiped out. Babylon had attacked God's people. Babylon had cruelly oppressed the poor. Babylon had corrupted the earth by her adulteries. And God had avenged on her the blood of his servants. That, by the way, is why Christians don't take revenge. We don't go around killing people. We don't have Christian terrorist groups and all the rest of it, despite the fact I've just had the most extraordinary, bitter and vitriolic attacks from people, apparently intelligent people here in Australia, same in the US, same in the UK, who apparently genuinely believe that Christians go around massacring people. It's extraordinary, such is the level of their blindness and their hatred. But we don't do that because we know that God will avenge. I feel sorry for those who go against God for that reason. The smoke from her goes up forever and ever. Her destruction is complete. She's not coming back. This is not Babylon going to be able to bounce back. I sometimes think we live in a kind of unreal, Disneyfied world where there isn't really evil and where injustice doesn't really occur. It's kind of a slogan that we use in political rallies. It's something that we talk about. We maybe don't experience it as, let's say, many of the poor do. And I wonder if this kind of fantasy world that so many people live in is why we can't rejoice at the destruction of evil. I'm trying to think of examples I can think of. I guess my most prevalent in my mind, which I've mentioned before, was the fall of the Romanian dictator Ceausescu when he fell. And I remember rejoicing at that. I think I struggle with the idea of rejoicing in other ways because I'm conscious of my own sin and weakness. And I don't think it's personal vindictiveness. I think it's a destruction of the evil system. Maybe one of the things that we learn from Revelation is just how much we need to reshape our thinking so we get a much more realistic picture of the world. I think if you give people a Disneyfied picture of the world, they end up not being able to cope with reality when it hits them. But here, the great multitude in heaven rejoice that God is in control of all of this and does defeat evil. So I am going to leave you with that because I just think that is such a wonderful thought. I believe in justice. I believe in a God of justice. I believe in a God of love. And I believe that that's seen in Jesus Christ. And do you know, all the abuse and all the mockery and all the attacks, when people do that, they don't know who they're attacking. And more than that, they've got nothing else to offer except the cruelty and the injustice and the false hopes of this world. I'll stick with Jesus. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.